我还在想刚刚那个吉米我怎么打，根本就没办法。
那个只有一个方法啊，
就是点玉哦，
不是啊，点站轻脚啊，然后就跟他对冲啊。你只要看到你也是靠反应的，你既然这个反应得过来，我觉得你应该反应得过来。
你说绿冲吗？等他绿冲，
他绿冲的时候，我就点他轻脚啊，
站轻脚。
嗯，
这个、
点完之后你就换你绿冲啊。
干我都用那个强化车龙去，然后后来都假绿冲，然后我就直接飞上去，太难打。
还有一招也很帅。
哎，我发现绿冲玩这招，你都接什么？都比较痛。这个吗？
就站中拳了、啊。可是通常我这招是拿来骗人用的。
这有2个人。
我都是这样用啊。
对啊，就这样而已。他万一没打到你，干你就不飞哦。这么会缺？
我会飞啊，我会飞起来啊。
没打到你也飞起来。
对啊。
干那不就？
因为我是赌啊。
哦。
哎，难道不能接东西吗？你等一下，你不要动。哎，不能啊，
不行啊！我之前就吃这个干。
等一下，你看哦。哎，不是，是怎么打？把它打飞？我想一下。哦。你过来一点。
干，他还有中距离。
干，再来一个。
哎呦，大绝！
然后再接大绝，对。
这好像比较简单一点。反正我感觉我会第3脚，而且是长脚不能用。
就是你长脚是不需要用啊。
哦。
干。
大家绿冲下中手比较强。干，我感觉这也。
干。为什么打不到？
干。像这种成功5次都这我成功的这个直接报警，太难了，而且还限定距离，这个是炫炮招，我其他的伤害也不错。
干。为什么啊？
还是我不能太远，那这边。
过来一点，这里。
干。
啊！
突然觉得阿修可能比较简单一点。
阿修怎样？
可能比较简单一点。
干。看你脸。
今天我动。你房间是你的吗？还是
你的？
我的。你的啦。
我没办法按掉啊。
是吗？
没差。
哦，
你先吃吧。
哦。
其实也差不多，差不多就是这个的攻击力而已。干，他只是说，它可以让你不用到墙角打，就这样子而已。你有听到吗？我靠，好痛哦！ 你在吗？ 这个应该是最痛的吧？你看，
这可以接啊？
可以啊。看，
左痛，右切。
干，
很难，太难了。551。
干你娘！你怎么那么准啊？傻小啊！
那你那边有挂号啊？挂号，
好，有最高上限了。
对啊。
干。
5581。放生哦。
哦，你要练那个？你要练什么？
没有，我只看我的那个伤害，好像不到5000哦。看，干娘，高油，干。你要4900，干这么少、啊？
那你4490，那你升龙，你后退一点。你靠！干你娘！你他妈的嘞！
有了，
哎，我不要接这个好了，你靠啊！干你！干你的，你不要那么近啊！你靠就对了。
没练到，
好少哦。
没有，你没练到啊，算是没练到啊。
有啊，怎么没有吗？
没有，中间
3970的
断掉了。
那你打真龙啊？
这个已经练好。哎，搞什么？靠腰。有吗？
我靠！哎，很痛哎！哎，很痛哎！啊，如果我用神龙角那个，哎干！
应该没有，应该4700吧？
对啊，
干
4800哎，
很痛，
哎很痛哎，所以你如果乱放神龙就会这样子啊，就可以用这招。
干这么难？啊，这很简单，这看起来。
对啊，这很简单啊，你不用再绿冲了，那个绿冲那个只是耍帅而已啊。哎，这很痛哎。
对啊，这蛮。
你只要人家乱凹一只神龙，他妈一次打4800。而且你中间还可以再加一些绿冲啊。
你以为有人会乱放灯笼？
你呀、
还会不会有人乱放灯笼？
墙角好像就不能用，而且你看我太近好像也不能用，除非我在很远的地方。
哇，
哎，干比那个还少哎、欸，
5200。
哦，因为有加绿冲的比较痛。
这可以。
哎。干！抓小了，
我走中间啊，抽用。6天吗？啊，
没有不划算了，你绿充越来越多就不划算了。
没有，这个欧印加的算高了。
真的吗？
对啊，你刚刚欧印加的算高了。你看你现在是最高了，5612。
对啊。你要练什么吗？
我们去玩那个。
玩什么？
冲击那个什么？哎，根本没有开哦。
什么鬼？
开。
哎，
我重开。
我决定我要修改我的按键。
怎么修？
我要把那个射热键。
反击哦。
对啊。
为什么？会来不及啊吗？
我觉得我都来不及啊，所以我决定把它其中一个键弄成那个热键。哎，我要怎么移过去？靠背。
人工做出加的动作会增加大量，但有好几个玩法。
还有什么？
有比对方达成目标分数，要做出他指定的加成动作。还有，
可是玩那个没有意思吧？
好，我们玩别的，
就一般对战就好了。没有那个很多雀反要练，真的。
大雀，
不用大雀小雀啊，你那个清泉点到就是下中角，然后绿冲啊，这个要练。不然我现在我觉得我太习惯下中角，然后那个
接什么气功，
接那个正转角啊。
哦，
我太习惯这个，我觉得要改掉。就是你下中角点完绿冲。
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
但那不是跟图里一样，他妈确认超快。
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. Denying them a breather there with a long-range fireball. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Jump in, finds the mark. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Nice solid counter. Taking stock. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. That drive impact doesn't get through. Jumps in. Takes a trick. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Player 1 experiencing burnout. Player 1 has depleted their drive in. Burnout activates. A quick breathe went for the chip kill. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Shoots off a fireball up close. From up above. Tatsu's out of the quick dash. Player 2 chases them down. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Matt uses the gauge for a super arc. Oh yeah, that's what I like to see. Shin, Ryu, Ripper! Ooh, they're gonna feel that. Here we go. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Quick dashing. Jumps up, drops them from the air. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Side switch in the corner. Sets up with the jump in. What'll be the plan here? Tries to make something happen with an old denies the jump in attempt. Player 1 proved to be the victor in that mirror match. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Checking their reactions with a fireball? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. Will they use their drive to break through or to turn up the heat?
干，你又把我打出角落，
Brings it all together.
这应该要改。你该去角落就要去角落，不要那个。
我不会把人家压墙角，我就算你在墙角一下就出来了。
不是啊，干，
我
墙角还是有优势啊。
虽然说有优势，我原本说可以把人家压在，可是根本就没办法。
你不管啊，你不管有没有办法，你先把它弄角落再选啊。你不能说因为你压不住，你就把它放出来吧？这不合理吧？
Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. They're still feeling each other out. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Flashes them. Gets the combo. Shoots off a fireball up close. Looking for a chance. Knockdown and blocks the impact. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive hit. Quick dashing.
对啊，干你明明就会用升龙干，那你就把人家丢出墙角干嘛？
他就习惯了，
他就要改。
Player 1 showed they are truly the best of the best. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Trying to control their opponent here from a distance. Responds to the jump with one of their own to drop it. They're on the lookout for jumping. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Nails the anti-air. Gets a crucial back throw in. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Takes a trip. They don't need to go for anything big. Even a light tap could win this round. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Leaning on the overdrive. Sneaks in the throw. Player 2 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Changes the pace with an air-to-air. Smart play there to go for the air-to-air. Even if it can't lead to a combo, it's low risk but effective. Super art on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation, it's a good spot to use the super. Uses the game for the super. They're not playing around here. Big super art hit. It's on. Connects with medium kick. Flashes it. Doesn't miss a beat. Close range projectile. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Anti-air in the clutch. Player 2 is not in a good place health-wise, but with a super art in play, it's still not over. Life lead is there. Knew the throw was coming. Shows a medium kick, barely blocks the jump in, sets the flatlines in. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Throws a fireball. Player 2 had a rough go of it last round due to poor drive down. But there's still time to adapt and turn this match around. Medium kick. Drive gauge management here is going, ooh, what a smart blow. Both fighters planning something? Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up? Out of range. Relatively safe. Presses for a reaction with the fireball. Connects with the throw. What's next? Jumps. Back into and whips. They're wide open. Quick dash. Okay, here we go. Gets the quick dash shorty. Knew the throw was coming. Medium kick. Hits the drive. Shows off a parry. Will they gamble something here on a drive move? Quick step forward. Oh my god, they just took on Dum-Dum!
这样不是很好吗？干，
哪里很好？
就是把我压墙角啊！
他不是跑出去了？
干你娘！你不能这样讲啊！那就是优势啊！你，不然你不要听我的好了，你就继续把我打出来啊！反正你养成习惯，你就继续习惯了。
Stands firm and blocks the driver. Starts off zoning with fireballs. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Blocks the jump in. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? They're at the center of the stage. What happens here will have consequences later on. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? And the throw ends the round. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 1 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Box him with a target. Sticks the combo. Hits him with a stop and bop. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge down. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Uses the target combo as a... It's a good spot to use the super. Air bunnies don't make no money. Spends it all for the Shinryu Ripper. Using the super can open up huge chances for you. Their spacing is so on point right now. The kick hits! Player 1 is the last fighter standing. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Lands a punish counter for the first hit. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Forward throw to continue the pressure. Chasing them down, peppering them with hits and throws is the way to get them in the corner. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Sticks the combo. Big counter. Gets him. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Medium kick hits. Hits them with a stop and bop. Quick ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Side switch in the corner. Gets out of the corner. Time to reassess the situation. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Genius read. Oh, the back and forth reads are unreal. Player 2 blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player 2 holding on to this and leaking some big damage. And Jinrai, are we gonna see him come back here? Breaks through with the throw. Player 2 comes away with the win. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Let's off a projectile to waste time. Denying them a breather there with a long-range fireball. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner, denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. Gets a good read on their opponent, that should teach them you can't just throw out moves. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Gets the jump in. Grabs him, knockdown. Holds out with the block. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Life lead opens up. Projectile to try and change the situation. Player 2 gets him. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? The jump in is denied. Goes low. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but their brushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Blocks it. Smart play with the throw. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Hits him with a stopping bomb. A real test of nerves here. Here comes Chipsum for the win. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Long-range fireball to break the silence. Oh, what's this? Were they baiting them into that? That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Scared money don't make no money. Spends it all for the Shinryu Ripper. Key to the super. That throws him. Okay, here we go. Drops him hard. Player 2 needs to take advantage of this. Toss that off.
What?
Counter on reaction. Player 2 may be able to put there's a burnout. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? They opened them right up.
上个厕所。
Player 1 survived that tense mirror match.
喂，你今天不是说要回去吗？怎么没有回去？
没有，这边没有，上礼拜吧。
哦。哎，你去那个啊，黑人陈建州的那个底下我的留言，帮我留言，帮我顶上去。
你给我连结啊，干！王老师，我没有加 FB。
丢连结干。
我不知道，
我
不知道你留言在哪一行，我这样不是很难找。
你有我 FB 的好友，可能看得到。
我有你的 FB 好友。
应该有吧。我写了一首诗，现在已经100多个赞，我觉得可以上新闻，有上新闻的潜力。
我忘记你 FB 了，但我很久没开了。
我 po 那个截图给你看。
你要给我连结，你给我截，你用分享连结会不会？
可是分享连结也是哦，
对吧？用分享。
干你俩这样子，那黑人会很嚣张的呀，因为多了一次分享。
算错
啊！我给你。
犯错不悔讨千万，见人端手，见女攀。从影往康呀，为什么感觉没有押韵啊？范西之山西白之火，见招
怎么会没有押韵？有押韵啊！你没看到长头诗吗？
长头是在哪里？范见
你不
范见，看
这怎么会没有押韵？有押韵啊！
范西山西白之火，见招求门票主。无良无心反省，子弟加身未经度，这是七言绝句。
七言绝句啊！
帮你按个赞。
你不能按赞，你要留言，留言才可以帮我抵上去。
哦，我要留。
你就留哈哈哈哈哈，这样就好。你留言的话，它就会跑到那个最新里面去，就会有人看到。
你没有在各大群分享，
那就太刻意了。
有吗？有看到
我看到了，哈哈。
他的 NBA 在发文
啊？
没在发文。
发文什么？
他的 FB 没在发文。
当然没有啦，干他还好意思发文哦？还要他说他妈的篮球很棒吗？
干人家裤子都没脱，搞不好有脱的都不敢讲。
NONO 是最严重，但是他是最假的。
我说谁最假？你说黑人？
陈建州，
对啊，
陈建州，对啊，死不承认啊。
所以我说，那个娜哥说，问题是，这就是人设的问题。如果人设很肮脏，那根本就不影响。
哦，对啊。
像那个反骨的，谁鸟他啊？
可是他如果是偷拍的话，就有差哦。
他不是偷拍，
他不是偷拍，他就没有差啊。可是他散播就有差啊。
哦，散播有差。那个你知道什么事情吗？
是怎样？
那之前反骨不是有个叫伟哥的？
哦，我知道啊。
然后那个女的跟伟哥在一起，然后那个谁，顾轩就是睡那个女的，而且睡好几次。
哦，就是说冲伟哥他女朋友就对了。
对对对，干嘛超屌？所以
那也很鸡掰耶，
很鸡掰啊！所以后来伟哥才会跟那女的离开那个团队啊。
那个女的是哪一个女的？
就那个宣心啊，胸部超大的。
哦，
你没看过？
没看过。
他也是跟伟哥一样强强。
Jump in finds the mark. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Are they trying to beat out the jump? Turns up the heat and cooks them with the combo. Some juicy damage, but can they ride this wave? Misses the drive impact. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Forward throw, not letting them out of the corner. Reads their mind and techs the throw. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 needs to use the KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Round 2. Immediate jumping. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Hits them with a stop and bop. Quick dashing. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Uses the game for the super. They're not playing around here. Counting on the super to do the job. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Does a good job escaping the corner. This is gonna be bad news. X uses the gauge for a super art. Level 3 super.
真的需要按，真的需要热键，真的按不到，太远。
按不到啊，对啊。
而且我是按2个。
This is a complete experiencing burnout. Okay, here we go. Reads the throw in the stage. What a read with that anti-air. This is the final round.
可是我现在射流键，我还是不习惯按，感觉慢慢来。
不习惯了。
要慢慢习惯。
快打，光是6颗我就习惯很久。你刚射下去变8颗。
Manage their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. Connects with the throw. Oh, here we go. Oh my God, they just choked it up. Player 1 is dangerously close to running out of drive. A jump in and over in a flash.
你太爱用那个了，反击。
墙角真的不能收起来。
你只能冷静的挡而已啊。
Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Player 2, oh! The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table.
你不觉得每次到墙角游戏的结束？我的话，
就是要冷静啊！就是其实我遇到比较强的人，我也是受不了啊，也是被人挨着打，
根本出不来。
对啊。像那个 P5的春丽，他有套路，那个你不会破的话，就是被他吃死。
Okay, creating some space here. Clay brushes that off and keeps going. Uses the target combo as a filler. Knockdown and G-right kick for a mix-up. KO! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Decides not to rush in without a plan. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Goes low. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Both fighters have a full... This is gonna hurt! Brushes that off and keeps going. Quick dash! It hits that with confidence. More fuel to the fire!
干，而且我没记错话，
白痴哦！
一般来说不都会记吗？
对啊，我也不晓得，因为你你都在墙角，然后你没有要把我踢出去了，你干嘛还要这样做？啊，不就中手
直接飞哦。
对啊，你还跳起来干嘛？但是不在墙角用，而且我也不爱用那招，因为打不到墙角去，那除非对方要死。
This is a clear sign that they're testing their opponent's knowledge and gameplay. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Trips them up. Player 1 has the life lead. There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match.
Oh God.
Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. The jump in is denied. Alright, what's coming up next? Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Grabs him, no more drive gauge. Taking stock. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Quick dashes. Connects with medium kick. Closes the gap. Player 1 has depleted their truck. Closes with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Dashes forward. Throws them to negate the block. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Brushes that off and keeps going. Full SA meters on deck for both experiencing burnout.
哎呀，靠！
没气了吧？
我以为我还有气，他妈想要他妈帅死你！干！
Expect to see some fireworks. Immediate jumping. The last round. It's now or never. Oh, says no to the impact. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive gauge. Player 1 is in a very good spot. Super hard to show them what a PAC and fighters can do for you. They're gonna teach you a lesson here. You play with fire and you're gonna get burned. Amazing! Oh my God, they just choked it up. Yoshirai holds it in the corner. Player 2 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Back to What setup do they? Oh, putting the cherry on top. Uh-oh, this could really tip the scale. Good presence of throws that off. Quick step for Rose. Okay, here we go. Quick dash. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They got it.
救命啊！
It's enough. Player 1 survived that tense mirror match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent. This can lead to some big damage. Medium kick hits. Quick dash it. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Gets out of the corner. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Still slugging it out here. Taking stock. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Gets the combo. Okay, creating some space here. Out of range. Relatively safe. Player 2
我听到你在按了这一下。等。
has an empty drive. This is a very precarious situation. Blocks it.
哎呀，
Smart play with the throw. Both fighters planning something? All the throw connects. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Looking for a chance. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat?
干你娘的！
Are we going to see a comeback here? Just go for it. Takes in the throw. Player 1 comes away with the win.
他那个下中脚收招来看，所以好像没办法反。
应该每个人都一样吧？
没有，没有这么好，每个都一样。要不然那个变表就不用看了，每个人都一样。 Combo with the target combo. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Sticks the combo. Alright, what's coming up next? Life lead opens up. One chance here may end. They couldn't shake the projectile.
哎，刚刚他跟之前不一样哎，之前是第二下就可以解掉，我以为一样。我
今天也发生这种，就是干，妈的，第二下干，我也是这样子掉。 They quickly get back into the corner of the stage. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Uses the target combo with a filler. Doesn't miss, brushes that off and keeps going. We're at a standstill, but we may see an eruption soon. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. It's a good spot to use the super. Player 2 needs to use their SA gauge to KO. Player 1 comes away with the win. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Projectile to try and change the situation. Parries the projectile. Parries to cancel the fireball. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. Knockdown. Time to do some damage after that wall splat. Throws him. What's next? Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Player 1
为什么没有飞？
applies pressure here. In there. Player
应该都摔吧？
不是，因为你是站在那边晕倒。
我迷状态。
对，他需要有人躺下才飞起来。
哦。
You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Closes the gap. It's a good spot to use the super. Using the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Using the super can open up huge chances for you. Knockdown and player 2 will look to apply crowns them from above. Oh, the throw connects. Pokes with the medium. There's the wall splash. They can't do anything now. Ugh, scuffle. Huge chance after that wall splash. What now? Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking.
那个真的要习惯一下。太慢。
Comes away with the win.
不然那个在墙角很痛，那个要练起来的话很痛。
就是太难干，
其实也没有很难的。
有时候游戏就是妈太难得练。其实也还好，
我刚开始就是要习惯而已啊。
我刚开始也觉得很痛。就是那个 KK 的。
对啊，就是习惯问题啊。
Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. G-right kick for a mix-up. Experiencing burnout. Flashes him. Closing moments of the match. They're going for the super arc. The super doesn't hit. Player 1 needs to hold out until in there. Player 2
没有这个习惯我也想改掉，就是下中脚，然后接下前脚，这个我也要改掉。这个太靠背了，太容易那个。
Can they keep the momentum? Combo with the target combo. It's a good spot to use the super. Oh yeah, that's what I like to see. Real rip-off.
重点是下中脚接的很准确的。
They return to center stage. Does a good job escaping the corner.
不用确认了。
Big throws. Player 2 is working with a better game. What can they do with it?
不用确认。
This is the time to use.
那就跟我朱莉一样，妈的开场绿系就没了。
你要还是要那个省着点用啊。
Medium kick. Grounds him from above. Connects with the throw. Closes it out.
就是一开始可以用啦，但是你第一次用掉少3颗，你就稍微冷静一点。
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. The impact gets blocked.
我操他妈的不攻击耶！
What are these fighters thinking now?
他以前不是直接攻击了吗？永远都是直接攻击。
没有永远，因为
啊，你之前永远都是攻击啊。
但是打排位的时候，干有人妈的直接就我一脚穿过去直接升龙，疯狂的升龙，就是他被他动死。
Parries the projectile. It's not easy to parry projectiles in the heat of a match, but it's definitely effective. Absorbs the attack and fires back.
本来就是要有变化，我觉得你最大的问题就是永远都一样啊。
This is the perfect range to reach out.
但是助力啊，刀是少。
没有。
Quick dashing brings out the super art.
你这个太扯。
How is this gonna work out for them? A quick breather. The pressure is so intense. Ah, burnout activates. Barely blocks.
救命啊！
Plenty of space between the fighters.
救命啊！
Be their approach. Experiencing.
你也没有了。
Jumps in.
哦
Feeling out the spacing. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Player 2 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time.
我靠！
Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge.
我都忘记我那招了，干！
Ooh, what a smart throw. Okay, here we go.
不然还容忍得下你那么嚣张哦！我操你妈！
But who's gonna blink?
哎呦！
This is gonna hurt. Yes, sir. More damage, please. Check there's a drive impact. Quick dash. Turning it right up with the scoop, tops off the tank and scores the win. Player 1 comes away with the win. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Denying them a breather there with a long-range fireball. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Both fighters have used up a generous amount of drive already. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Holds out with the block. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Locks him in
你怎么还有气哦？他妈以为你没气了，干！
Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireball. Throws out a projectile.
干你娘！
Jinrai kicks for a mix-up. Goes low, flushes that off and keeps going. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation, experiencing burnout. Player 1
给你表现的机会。
哎呀，干！
opportunity now in this corner. That's a counter.
你他妈的去吃屎啊！干你娘嘞！还给我活着啊！操！
硬要。
啊！看他妈抓不到木鸭，真好烦。
等你成功了那一天就可以一游戏。
Jumps up. Uses the target combo with a billet. More fuel to the fire. Put them up.
看我的那个 PS4 疯狂掉帧啊，尤其是放大学的时候，你有发现？
我看不出来啊。
看，你看我的播的影片就有感觉，就是他不知道画面，我晚一点有放在截图给你看。你看截图就知道掉帧也。
Noticeable life lead is a comeback scoop. Tops off the tank and scores the win. Player 1 comes away with the win. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Uses the fireball to try and get a reaction.
哇，安全掉。
哎呀！
Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but they're still down to the wire. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Oh, easy tech. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Solid throw tech. Checks him with the projectile. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Life lead opens up. Okay, creating some space here. KO! Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital.
我觉得我有点不爽。
干嘛？
没有抓到升龙的你，从那个练完之后没有抓到升龙你。
坏掉了。
我觉得我今天没办法。
drive gauge is almost empty. They gotta be careful. Throws them to negate the block. Play brushes that off and keeps going.
你他妈的贱货！
Has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation.
Hey.
Drive gauge. Now's the time.
Hey.
Meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Uses the gauge for a super art. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. There it is. They knew it'd be enough. Player 1 comes away with the win. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Does not want to get stuck in the corner. Throws them to negate the block. Oh, with the throw. Will they be able to manage what little drive gauge?
什么说？我在这，我在这。
Doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing.
还有后卫
Makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Life lead opens up. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Saw them sweating against the wall and gets in the throw. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Throws a fireball. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground games. Goes for the jump in. Still scrapping for control of the space. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Hits them with a stop and block. Full SA meters on deck for both sides.
有了
Experiencing burnout.
你他妈去吃屎啊！干！
There's still oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not.
给
妈享受一下8000的血量吧。
拿这部影片覆盖梅园那里。
Player 2 proved to be the victor in that mirror match.
没人到我都惊呆了。
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even
我的标题接就在下。
Holds out.
啊？什么？
我的影片的标题没人看。
靠北啊！干！
干，会不会在下面那个捣蛋？
我他妈现在有点醉，操！
会不会能爆？
没人到塔克都惊呆了。
Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Avoids getting cornered.
你他妈的杀小了！
They timed that just right to get the perfect parry.
看你俩再来啊！
Up next, player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan. A throw to tie the bow. They were stuck in the corner. Player 1 picks up the always important first round.
我们应该取名叫一个叫梅园大武，一个叫
How will they
匕
take
首。
advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent
你可以叫那个美国那个胖可，
uses the gauge for the super.
被那个塔克打成智障那个。
Using the super can open up huge
刚
chances.
练超多次。
Player 2
胖可很强啊，可是
without burning out.
就那一场被塔克牛干翻了。
Goes for the fireball,
你说
which is
摔手把
very
那个？
strong at this range.
对啊，他那个美国黑人，
那个对手是手一斗，大家
What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here.
是不是这样啊？
G-right kick for a mix.
哎，
Player 2
哎
can't whiff.
不是像哎，
干我的粉丝。
Last round, people.
感觉他真的是接不到，我操！
Back out to hits the drive. Checks with a medium kick. Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on? Hits them with a stop and pop. Quick dashing. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. Clutch anti-air. Knocks them out of the air. Dangerous to get that jump
干，
in.
这什么小学生接法？
妈爽了，干！
Not shy one bit about it. This
你这你练了几天？ 看，真的没办法挖挖空中，干那个脚真的太长了。我把我自己关回来。
你去吃屎好不好？
他妈大局真的靠谱，一直换位置。
没有啊，那是小绝啊，最小那个位置啊。
我操！
Combo with the target combo. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Buy some time by driving them into the corner. And now big chance to do damage.
干嘛？再给你一次机会。
Player 2 is going to have a hard time.
看你俩，我这白痴盾的。
Strings it all together.
去吃屎啊！干。
Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes with the projectile for their opening shot. Throws them. What's next? Player 2 needs to use the cut of the corner. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. G-right kick for a mix. Ah, burnout activates. Player 1 looking to impress with this super. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Big super arc hit. Ooh, what a smart move. A quick breather. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first?
对啊。
哎呀！我等好久了，我操你妈的！干你俩，
就出不来嘛。
你知道我等多久了吗？干，我从我们一直玩到现在，他妈都没出来过。
就实战中很难啊，就他出来了，干你又。
你他妈去吃屎啊！干你俩嘞！你干你俩嘞！
妈的，
你就妈的，我调教完你就不靠升能了，我他妈很不爽！操！你照旧啊，干不要换边啊！干！
Holds out with the block. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? How are they going to deal damage? What's the
干你娘！再继续啊！
What are these fighters thinking now?
你他妈的！
Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage.
你他妈用手敲大的啊！干！哎！ 不要脸是不是啊？
我操！我敲了。
你他！干你娘嘞！
中了中了中了！
你他妈的鸡巴呀！干！
哎呦！
Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. There's a change of start. Going in.
你干你娘嘞！
Player 1 experiencing
哎！
one chance.
你去吃！
Time to reassess the situation. Oh, could be the start of something.
干你娘去吃屎！哎！
They push their way out of the corner. Crashes out the cage right there. Come on now, let me hear you say it. Rip-pop!
干你娘！
Players tried nowadays and never say die attitude got them the win. Player 1 comes away with the win. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the win.
你来呀！你来呀！干你娘！你来呀！
Combo with the target.
我来了。
你他妈的这一般招你不要用啊！
What's going to follow the combo?
来啊，给你机会啊！干你娘！
Knockdown. Jump in finds the mark. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in.
来啊！
Player 2
哎呀
good corner opportunity. That drive impact is blocked. Okay, creating some space here. Very nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? He's on the quick dash. Gets the combo.
What's up?
Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here.
Hey.
Quick dashing. It's a good spot to use the super.
That's right.
Player 1 is dominating this match. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins like this one. In there. Player 1 is the last fighter standing. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet.
Hey.
机会没了。
干你！
Tries to turn up the pressure with an overdrive projectile. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round.
哎呦，
Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2 has the life advantage. There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match. Combo with the target combo. Sticks the combo. Decent damage. What's next? Box him with the target combo. Taking stock. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive move and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. They break things off to take a quick breather. Closes the Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Big gap between the two fighters. Burnout activates. Player 2 experiencing burnout. Decides to meet them in the air. Up tap to close it. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital. Quick dash in. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Throws them. What's next? Uses the target combo as a filler. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. What'll happen here? Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Hits them with a stop and bop. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player, this is gonna be bad news. G-right kick up, uses the gauge for a super art. Player 1 with the rhythm, owning that space. KO! Player 1 proved to be the victor in that mirror match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. He's out of the quick dash. Player 2 chases them down. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. There's a corner switch. All right. Back throw to get the side switch. The corner tussle takes a turn. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Combo with the target combo. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Take it. Burnout activates. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Player 1 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Going in, comes from behind to get the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 1 steals it back. They're in the groove now, and they're gonna need to keep it up. Sure you can? A quick breather. They just won't stop switching, thrusting that off and keeps going. G-right kick.
他妈的，好机会，你干一点。
Back into the corner. What setup do they have? We have. Oh no, they're stunned.
你他妈的！
Ooh, what a smart throw. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Through with the throw.
干你娘的！你他妈的嘞，傻小啊！
你知道那个小心不能取消，很靠北。
We ain't even close to done yet. Throws out a projectile. Parries the projectile. Good parry here to try and make something happen. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play?
What hell?
Still slugging it out here. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Pressuring them in the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Throws them to start the corner pressure. Life lead opens up. Taking stock. They were right to be on guard there.
Hey!
Player 2 will have to fight back here without any drive. Closing moments of the match. One hit KO.
Got in there.
Player 1 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? Quick dash. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Smart play to stop the opponent there. What a clean counter. Super on deck for both fighters. It's looking to impress with this super. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Using the super hits them with a stop. Looking for a chance. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Big, genius.
你他妈很屌是不是？
咖喱面啊 Quick dash it. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal?
这什么剧？
咖喱面，我要去上厕所，我受不了。你他妈，你记住你现在这副屌样哦！我来看看你刚刚留言完之后有没有效果？
什么留言？
就是你刚刚留言完我的那个，哎，干有效果哎！
有人加、啊，
就是马上一堆人按赞了，
又多了。
对啊，准备上 ETC 一头在新闻语的。
哎，我怎么？哦。
因为你要有人留言，他才会跑到那个最新留言里面去。
人家一句话，黑人出来打球了，就2900个赞。
对啊，我觉得那个很鸟啊，干
啊！
我这个写的这么有学识，他妈才100多个赞，因为太多人出现了，你知道吗？他只要一有人留言，就是你的留言就会被往下塞，啊，除非你的留言被看到，有人留言才会顶到最新留言里面去。
我不知道，我之前在8用那个小账号回啊，
干他妈的 FB 还有小账号哦
，FB 也可以啊。
帮我留言实在是太厉害了，太好笑了，好厉害哦！
对啊，干他地线就可以直接
顶上去了。然后我就是上面写欢迎加入我的 YouTube， 看我表演梅园大舞都惊呆了。
我们拿梅园到我们亲自来留言。够用。
梅园大舞的全盛时期真的是太强了，虽然说他现在已经老了。
他现在不是很强吗？
可是你说比一线就是
跟以前的，他们要不要几？
他5代后面就不行，他5代就不行了啊。
哦，是哦。
可是我觉得5代是因为不适合他、欸。
对啊。
我觉得梅园大我是比较适合那种东西。
5代没什么格挡，是吗？
对啊。
他现在6代又有格挡。
你看他4代玩的就超强。他4代是拿2次的，拿2次 EV 哦。
4代这个格挡丢不起来。
4代格挡很好用啊。
对啊，我说是丢不起来的。
嗯。
他可以像这样按着不放吗？
不行。
哦，要一直按着对。
就是没有，就是挡对啊。
就是因为难按，所以才会。他们今天好像又有比赛。我一说胖可他不是练那个助力跟那个倩力吗？
我不知道他这在玩什么。
他一开始玩助力，然后最近玩倩力，然后结果他打到冠军赛又拿出肯，大家都傻眼。
真的假的？
对。
啊，结果打输哦。
我好像闭嘴。
反正冠军不是他嘛。
那个好像是小比赛，就是
胖可是手把还是摇杆？
手把。
手把哦。
嗯。
这一代手把真的是比较吃香一点，因为你不觉得他那个重拳重脚最远吗？
可是我用手把完全不会用啃，带的也
没有，就是习惯的问题啊。
用看好了，其实我把起来，因为我是觉得手把反应比较快。
没有，我当初是在手把玩的很顺，可是我还是想要用摇杆。而当我换回摇杆的时候，我就觉得，我应该用手把，可是那段时间就挣扎一段时间，就全部换成摇杆。就是一直都是这样子啊。你习惯什么之后，你就会觉得说，我会不会用了摇杆会更好？可是没有，就是都是习惯的问题。
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Was well in range to score the throw. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Look at the damage they could pump out with the combo. Things are heating up. All that effort for so little, and that's a KO. Timed that perfectly. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Grabs them. Checks with a medium. Right kick for a mix-up. Hits him with a stop and pop. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Quick breather. When experiencing burnout, you've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Knockout and... jumps. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Smart play to stop the opponent. Burnout dissipates. Oh, KO! Player 2 proved to be the victor in that mirror match. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Now they get pushed into the corner, or it's going to be very difficult to escape. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Burnout is triggered. Heading into the end game now. It's getting to KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. That attack landed for it, hits them with a stop and pop. Closes the gap. They just made that very tricky combo look easy. That's how you know there's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Oh, is this it? Or are they still in this? And it's just enough. Solid read on the bar. Player 2 is the last fighter standing. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Absorbs the attack and fires back. All that grinding and training mode paid off. Look at the optimal damage on that combo. Very solid corner switch. Taking stock. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Brushes off the impact. Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Takes a trip. Burnout KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Whips with that huge attack. Smart play to stop the opponent. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Quick dash it. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who tries to act quickly but with the attack. Their spacing is so up, drops them, curls them from above. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the dip, willing to risk it for the overdrive? Turns out, the next touch may decide this round. Will they go all in with Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Decides not to rush in without a plan. The last round, it's now or never. Hits them with a stop and body. Checks with a medium kick. Meets them air to air. Impact squashed. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive games. Super hard. Were they baiting them into that? Quick step forward. Super hard to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you. They're gonna teach you a lesson here. To play with fire, you're gonna get burned. Gold stop turns out. Player 1 is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This can lead to some big damage. Aims for the shit, wrecks them. Are we gonna see a comeback here? This is so tense. Back chips them for the win. Player 2 survived that tense mirror match. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Sure you can? Throws out a projectile. Looks like they want to re-establish their game plan with fireball. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Parries the attack and mistimed the perfect parry, but is still safe. Parries the projectile. Now what's the follow? Knockdown. Player 2 chases them down. All right, what's coming up next? What a clutch side kicks there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Get some. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Checks them with a projectile. Big counter. Hits them with a stop and bop. Quick dashing. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. There's a change of sides. Steals back a chance. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Reads the jump in perfectly. Pokes with a kick. Goes low. Weaves in the impact to finish. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Opens with a jump in. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Drops that off. Quick dashing. super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Knocked up out of the air. Presses for a reaction with a fire punish counter on reaction. Both sides getting ready. Player 1 is looking at a grim situation with Burnout. Looking to follow up after that target combo. Getting up close and burns out. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super arch. One player is in burnout state. Is it time to end this? Closes in.
哎，干！我有气，靠背。
啊，拖把我不会连，只会踢。
就不用乱换了吧，习惯什么就是什么。
Closes the gap. That's a counter. Tatsu's out of the quick dash. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue to fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Bops him with a target combo. Holds out with a block. Grabs him. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. All right, what's coming up next? Tatsu's out of the quick dash. One shot is all both fighters need to close this out. The impact doesn't do anything. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. That smart play is KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Throws a fireball. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Neither of them willing to back off. Jumps. Good job blocking the jumper. Hits him with a stopping bot. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. Player 2 is in a very good spot. Just goes for it at this range. What a finish!
Oh. 你用手，你用手把。
Player 2 survived that tense mirror match.
太难用。
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Throws a fireball. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Throws them to negate the block. Takes a trip. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Takes the chance to hurt him. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Knockdown. Experiencing burnout. Perfect read to get the finish with the low attack. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Throws out a projectile. Jumps in. Blows him. What's next? Going in? Cross up. Excellent jumping. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Goes for it all, but just misses. Handle with care. You can't drop drive impacts. Drops them from the air. Are we gonna connect with the throw? Oh, they switch sides. Tatsu's out of the quick dash. They gotta dig down deep and whiffs. They're wide open. What a finish! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Open, reads the jump in perfectly. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Medium kick hits. Jumps in. Throws them. Going in? No way. No signs of letting up from out of the corner. Connects with the throw. Plenty of health. Full gauges. Let's go. That back throw was huge. Quick step forward. Looking to follow up after. Wow, reads the counterattack. Player 2 can't let this simmer. Do they gamble something here on a drive move? The drive drive gauge is screaming for more attention. Quick, there's the burnout. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Solid anti-air. A jump in. Burns out. They gotta dig down deep here. Here comes the corner pressure. It's over.
一直想过来抓我，抓不到，不死心呢！我操！
太明显。
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. This is the time to use fireballs to chip away at an opponent. Grabs and throws them away. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Almost had it, but it gets blocked. Drive impact is blocked, but takes a bite out of the drive gauge to apply some pressure. Player 2 chases them down. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Down to the wire, canceling each other out. These fighters are in sync. Knockdown. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Anything could happen here.
你干你娘！你在抖啊！你他妈的！
The life block opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup?
你他妈在抖吗
Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Yes! Drive impact for the win. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 2 has a slight life lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Player 2 tries to make something happen with an overdrive arm.
我操，冲这么快啊！
Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Jumps up. Jinrai. Good job as closes it
啊，
out.
换我导演，哇，好难用。
Player 1.
反正就其实你要换成手腕也不是不行，一段时间你还不习惯。
Right back into the
哎
rematch.，
我连线抽。啊，
我看你是在啊。会非常一段时间，现在像我4代一直玩，5代我就想说5代我要玩摇杆，结果5代我刚玩摇杆我也是超不习惯的，是过了一段阵痛期之
We're
后才
about to see a mirror match go down,
才
where they
转
can
好。
match each other move for move. This is the hardest kind of match. Who will come out on top? Let's see what they try to do here in the
哎
first
干
round.
他妈你是这边的，
Checks with the projectile. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Deftly shuts out the jump. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Trying to read each other here? Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Takes a trip.
哎呦，
Throws them to negate the block. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Knockdown. Neither gets him. One picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. The super armor does its job. Goes to the overdrive. Still very early in the round. Keeping track of the opponent's movements. Waiting for a good opening. Closes the gap. Misses the drive impact. Miss your mark with an impact and you're open to a punish. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Super clutch corners. Misses the grab. Hits him with a stop and pop. We're at a standstill, but we may see an eruption soon. A quick breather. looks like they want to put a new spin on things in their part. Oh, what's this?
我干你娘！
Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Dragon, oh, putting the cherry on top. Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? A projectile to say, get off him. G-right kick for a mix-up. Barely blocks the jump in. Both fighters reads the jump in perfectly. This bookworm has all the nice flashes of it. Player one is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Player two is in a very good shot set off. Target combo with two. Drive this back misses. Looking to follow up after that target combo. Sets up with the jump in. Aims for the shift. Player one still burns out. What's next? But there's a burnout. Do they have what a read with that anti-air? Player two survived that tense mirror match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Throws him from above. Superb reactions on display. Hits him with a stop and bomb. They can open up this round big by converting with punish count. That should teach him you can't just throw out moves. Checks him with the projectile. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player one can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Nails the anti-air. Solid combo. No more drive gauge. Tries to keep the pressure on the KO. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Hey.
Gets the jump in. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Flashes. That almost brushes that off and keeps going. Player two can't use any drive moves without burning out. Both fighters planning something? Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Goes to the air. Both experiencing burnout. Dragon Lash bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Wait, what? Are they actually dead? Are they dead? Oh, they're dead! What a way to close it out! Player two showed they are truly the best of the best. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Shoots off a fireball up close. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Was well in range to score the throw. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Does a good job of pushing back. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. They can't keep track of these corner switches. Avoids getting cornered. Combo with the target combo. Sticks the combo down to the wire. That digs in deep to get that drive. Knockdown. KO. Player two on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Got their eye on the air. Who's going to start things off? Shoryuken? Hits them with a stop and bomb. Max SNG looking to impress with this super. Scared money don't make no money. Spends it all for the Shinryu Rippa. Player one will need to play it conservative until their drive experiencing burnout. This is gonna be bad news. G-right kick for a mix-up. Knockdown and all the throw connects. Split sets up with the jump in. Life leader there connects with the throw. Player one can't afford mistakes without flatline zone. Player two survived that tense mirror match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Sure you can. Checks him with the projectile. Nails the anti-air. Throws him down. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Strings it all together. Decent damage. What's next? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Feeling out the spacing. Checks with the projectile. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Player two chases them down. Sticks the combo. Life lead opens up. What'll happen here? Medium kick, KO. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Who will gain control of the match in the early going? The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. They're waiting for the opportunity to bust this match wide open. That is experiencing burnout. Top two's out of the quick dash. Both fighters planning something? Player one in dire burnout activates. Knockdown and super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Ooh, what a smart blow. What'll happen here? Player one will look to a KO. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, and look uses their drive gauge. Both fighters look to set things up as they continue to jostle for position. Both fighters planning something? Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Crowns them from above. Ooh, what a smart throw. That throw will do some good damage. Does he right? Oh, the throw connects. Oh, here we go. Player one is in a very good spot. This is gonna hurt. Excellent block. Takes them up. Both sides getting ready. The drive impact doesn't work. Catches them out. Turns out. Close range projectile. Flatline zone. Player one showed they are truly the best of the best. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Sets up with the jump in. Medium kick hits. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. Very solid corner switch. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Miss your mark with an impact and you're open to a punish. Player two chases them down. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Projectile to try and change the situation. Life legal experiencing burnout. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Throws them to negate the block. Player one in there. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Nails the anti-air. They were right to be on guard there. Quick dashing. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Going in, player two has the life advantage. Time to sit on the lead. Smart play with the throw. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Flashes it, bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Player one is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Grabs and throws them away. Player one is not in a good place health-wise. Closes with the throw, hitting him with the smart stuff. Player two proved to be the victor in that mirror match. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Connects with medium kick. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Starts with a jump in. Blocks the jump in. The low heavy hits. picks up some damage with a long-reaching attack. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Neither of them willing to back off. Knockdown. Good parry here to try and make something happen. KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Anticipated that counter and blocks. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage. So they should be looking to anti-parry. Player 1 has the life lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Get them with the anti-parry. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Uses the target combo as a filler. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 needs to use blocking that drive impact isn't KO! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arm. Shuts that down with a parry. Pops him with a shorty. Which fighter will control the pin? Hits him with a stop and pop. Drive impact misses. Handle with care. You can't drop drive impacts. Uh-oh. This would really tip the scale.
Player 1
can't use drive anymore. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Turns out. Player 1 is looking at a grim situation. Drops them. Medium kick into quick dash. There's a burnout. Okay, here we go. Player 1 still has a chance, but it's going to be enough. Closes it out. Player 2 survived that tense mirror match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Good job blocking the jump-ins. They're showing us just how patient they can be. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. No good up high. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Plenty of life left in both fighters, but a big difference in drive. How can they hold your breath? Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. Combo with the target combo. Checks them with the projectile. Intercepts. Slick anti-air finish. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 2 had an impressive round while managing their drive game. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Goes low. Hits them with a stop and pop. Quick dashing. Closes the gap. Baits out the attack and gets the punish. Flashes him. Uses the gauge for a super art. They're thinking of going big off this gauge use.
Hey!
Drops that off. Quick step forward. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. They gotta go. They're using a fireball to force a reaction. Connects with the throw. Player 1 burns out. What a read with that anti-air. Player 2 comes away with the win. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Let's off a projectile to waste time. Raise on the pressure with the projectile. Throwing on even more pressure with the fireballs. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Are they trying to beat out the jump? Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Grabs a solid advantage after that big combo. You can't hesitate when a chance like that presents itself. Is this a sign of what's to come? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. This is the range where things get met down to the wire. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Oh, easy tag. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Brushes off the impact. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Player 2 chases them down. What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Player, oh no, they're stunned. Closing moments of the match. Closes with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until he brushes that off and keeps going? The low doesn't connect. Goes low. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Burnout activates. Hits them with a stop and pop. Player 2 will look to wraps it up with a decisive combo. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like adds a bit of OD spice to it. Uses the parry so the opponent can't dictate the pace of the round. Uses the parry to deal with that projectile. Were they baiting them into that? Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Sets up with the jump in. Blade goes to the air. Good judgment there. A jump in? Oh, snipe. Looking to follow up super hard to show up what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Wants to close it out in style, but isn't enough. Are they dead? Oh, they're dead. What a way to close it out.
Oh.
Player 2
他手刃很累。
mirror match.
为什么这些人都只爱按赞都不留言呢？
就像打听啊，
干，那你就醒着的时候每隔2个小时就来哈哈哈哈的。可是那个黑人来唱歌啊，干你娘！为什么那么多人留言呢？
黑人跟什么？
黑人来唱歌啊！哎，黑人打球咯，那个他妈这么多人留言杀小干。
因为他本来就是打。
黑人打球咯，干他妈这个也可以这么多人。
你就知道我们社会的品质大概在什么地方。
可是那个人是好像他有可以按追踪的东西耶，他是网红吗？
那应该是网红才有这么多人啊。
对，他有4.3万的追踪者，
搞不好他全部是买的。
干，
现在公关公司只有先买。
他妈的，我会不会打一句黑人干你娘？他妈的按的比我现在这个多。黑人出来打球喽，干妈！啊，这个人是干嘛的？
凤梨王，跟凤梨叔叔的侄子吧？
靠背。凤梨王子，
看他随便一个发文就有7000多个赞了，好不好？
这是啥小啊？
投资账，这搞不好是什么特意的？
不知道，干很奇怪哦，这种人
他是网红啊，他看起来这个追踪数是网红。
不是啊，4.3万，这个一定是网红啊，就是一定是有做了什么，
可是重点是就不知道他做了。这是靠别的。
我做了没冤大我都惊讶的事情，他妈也没有人让我赞啊。我还想说，我这个留言会不会像那个，像他们现在那个数位的，不是都会说谁谁谁留言啊怎么样怎么样？对啊，我想说会不会有这种效果？他妈的，只有看。结果都不留言啊，他们都不留言就没有用啊，
对啊，所以你也不知道，他搞不好有时候在审核吧。
你只按赞的话，你只按赞没有用啊，他不会洗到上面去啊，你要有人留言，他才会洗到上面去。哦，
他就干，大家都喜欢打字的。
你就算赞有1万，干他妈你还是被洗到下面啊。
你要不喜欢打字，你像你的可，你还会再想往上爬到大师的吗？
会啊，我会想要爬。
干，我觉得上面的打得越来越重，就像你那个打到冠军之后就懒得再打了。
冠军。
格雷王
哦，
还有人打到冠军，他要往上面200颗星、500颗星这样子。
啊，这个又还没到顶，这个不是才中间而已。
干，这大师超难的，我觉得白金就差不多格雷王是冠军。你不觉得白金后面就很难打？
我不知道，我就停下来了。
连那个。
我觉得可以啦，就是目前遇到那些
有哪有参差不齐的，有点硬气。
白金的还没有很强啊。
硬气程度对啊。
Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunity. Player 1 is in burnout, drives off the table. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Absorbs the... Were they baiting them into that? Closes the gap.
应该可以上钻石，大师我不敢讲，但是钻石应该是 OK 的。
而且我觉得好像右后面越难打。
不是啊，以你的方式打一定是很难打，因为你太爱用冲击。
知道。我本来想说，
我是不太按的啊。
我们改天规定都不要按。不是
啊，我本来就比较少按，但是跟你打，我他妈你狂按，我才会想按。
没有，如果我遇到狂按的人，我会想反他，我不会放。我遇到狂按的，干妈超难打，狂按的，他妈整场按6，而且他按的
就跟那个 P5 一样。
哦，对啊，看 P5 也是看按很多
啊，因为他那个他手把好按好防啊。
我刚用手把，我完全不习惯那个位置，因为我用在 L1 超不习惯。可是如果熟练起来，应该是比较快。
一定比较快，因为手把是快捷啊。
对啊，我们是按2。
他不管是摔还是绿冲，他都可以快捷啊。
我刚刚就是说，连升龙也比较快。
Fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Get so. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. The suit lands a punish counter for the first hit. Tatsu's out of the quick dash. Player 1 chases them down. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Breaks their guard with a throw. Here comes the mix-up. This shows you how vital the corner game is. Chase them down and score the throws. Do they have enough drive gauge? Drive gauge is almost empty. They gotta be careful. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Jumps up, barely blocks the... Oh my god, they just choked it up! Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout. Reads the jump in perfectly. What are they gonna do? Full SA meters on deck. This could be over soon. Somehow manages to block the jump in. Ooh, what a smart throw. A quick breather. Player 2 can't let this sip. Huge chance after that wall. Closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? They are letting it fly from the get-go. Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. Player 2 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Both fighters look to set things up as they continue to jostle for position. They're waiting for the opportunity to bust this match wide open. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Player 1 is in a very good spot. Huge chance after that wall splat. Oh, here we go. Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Sticks out a kick. Shinran tops off the tank and scores the win. Player 1 showed
我觉得你现在最大的问题就是比赛结束之后，他妈的你不给我按暂停。
为什么？为什么按暂停？
他可以取消啊，干！我不是跟你讲过了？你讲完我从来没有看你在按的。
按什么？按暂啊？
暂停。
为什么？哦。对哦，看我那个大摇那个暂停很远哦。
Buy some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do
damage.
Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Shows a medium hit. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Love tap to close it. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological
都可以啊，结束也可以按，死掉也可以按。
我也是人要在当前才按。
没有都可以按，但是结束的时候你一定要按。
哦。
我是习惯每一场都按，但是结束你不按的话就会拖在那里。
Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. It's a good spot to use the super. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Oh my god, they just choked it up! Excellent block! Experiencing burnout. Player 1 will have to... Nothing stops this train! Player 2 is in a pretty good situation. That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Player 1, what are you jumping in for?
按暂停。
干很难按哦，远。
马上再战，对啊，你看这快超多的，干，根本就没在等。
Can't keep track of these corner switches. Does not want to get stuck in the corner. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Okay, they trade hits. Player 1 Indians down to the wire. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Both of them have entered burnout state, which will drastically change their approaches to the fight. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Smart choice to use that attack to do chip damage and get the KO to take the round. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away
我
with?
刚才是哪样？
Fireball from very
这个
low.
这个
What's next?
哦，有人按就可以。
Player
对啊
1 was kept on
结束
their toes
结束
all
都
round.
你一定要
Didn't
体验。
utilize their drive gauge efficiently. You may see them pay a bit more attention to that as we head into the next round. Connect with medium kick. Quick dash in. Very slick with the combo. Big throws. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Player 2
干
can't
你啊
use any drive moves without experiencing burnout.
这样子是
Both
进动哦。
fighters planning something and whiffs. They're wide open. Player 2 in dive knocked them out of the air. Close range projectile. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that. Connects with the throw. Any mistake here is just what they were after. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Opens with a jump in. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Brushes that off and keeps going. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Quick dash. Here comes a big combo. What are they gonna do? Nice fireball. And this drive brings them back. Player 1 has a big drive gauge lead. Oh my god, what a throw set. Good parry. Fireball pressure. Trying to wear down the opponent. Just reads the throw and escapes. Nothing stops this
靠腰嘞！
Quick dash. Comes off the tank and scores the win.
暂停暂停，你个混蛋！
Player 2 shows
狂按
their
你看他妈是不是超快的？哎，干你娘！我都要播到下了，干！
这样比较快吗？
你知道你他妈的不按战，你浪费了我们多少时间吗？
8年。
We're about to see a mirror match go down, where they can match each other move for move. This is the hardest kind of match. Who will come out on top? Goes for the fireball. Starts with a jump in. Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? Does not want to get stuck in the corner. Uncomfortable space here. Can they put each other on the edge?
哇！
Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive. How much damage can they do
Wait,
before
what's
the
up?
opponent's drive gauge replenishes? We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Quick dash in. Strings it all together. Shoots off of experiencing burnout. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very
你
important.
干你娘就跳啊！
What a touch side push there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Player 2 has completely used all of their drive gauge, but they still have enough life left to take the round if they play smart. KO! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Projectile to try and change the situation. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Box him with a target combo. A quick breather. Jump. Hit them with a stopping box. Full SA meters on deck. And the meter, hoping for a good return. Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the overdrive of it. Player 2 will. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. We have super arts on deck. There's still a chance to turn this around. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Ooh, there's a burnout. How did they anticipate that jump in? Player 2 comes away
他
with
妈
the
暂
win.
停啊！干你娘嘞！ 哎，
你要抓，你要早点抓。
干你娘嘞！
我会忘记，因为你教我的招数，我一下就忘光。
他妈垃圾是不是
？Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Nice solid counter. Taking stock. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Oh! Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? Near the end of the round, with experiencing burnout. Player 1 in trouble with no hits him for the stun. This might be over right here. No. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here.
哎呀，小了，这死啊，干！
Player 1 on the board first.
打晕之后真爆。
They'll want to keep the pressure on. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Just out of range for that throw. Down to the wire. Were they baiting them into that? Punish is there with the drive-in. Really laying on the pressure. Brings out the level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big. Big super art hit. It's on. Big throws. Player 1 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Burnout activates.
哎，干没气。
Player 1 need clutch anti-air. This could lead to some big damage. Player 1 needs to hold. What a smart throw. Amazing.
GG.
This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. What a finish.
你他妈才不给我按暂停，干！
他不是一个人按就好了，
按，
我按了。
跟你说结束的时候就要一起按，
一起按会比较快。
不是一起按比较快，你按你的，我按我的，那它就会比较快结束，可以赶快那个再战。
不让手休息一下。
Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Solid combo. Knockdown. Takes the chance to hurt him. Medium kick. Closes the gap. Takes a trip. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. All right, what's coming up next? In there! Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws out a projectile. Sure you can? Ooh, what's gonna happen? There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon.
哎呦，他点掉。
Experiencing burnout.
哎呀，
Going for the
你知道你要干嘛吗？
干嘛？
What a move.
按暂停。
暂停啊！我操！
啊，他就没动画没演完。
狂按，现在就要按了。
他都没有说要按。
按！
我已经按了呗。而且你还不在按再战，你这样再战
就是再战跟那个圈要一起按啊。
他不是按圈掉了。
The drive impact nets them a sweet punish counter. That's how you capitalize on an opponent's mistake. Get the punish counter by waiting for the opponent to whiff an attack and then strike without hesitation. I think both fighters want to keep an eye on their drive gauge and try to refill it whenever they can. Player 1 chases them down. Gets the jump in. Timely side switch, and that's a KO. Timed that perfectly. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it?
哎，为什么接不到？
Uses the target combo as a filler. Scrapping it out up close. Throws a fireball. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Play blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. A real test of there's a wall splat. They can't do anything. Oh. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Ooh, it looks like adds a bit of OD spice more. Medium kick. Brushes that off and keeps going. Quick dash. It's a good spot to use the super. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. This might be a pivotal super arc. Player one needs to take advantage of the
Wow.
critical arc.
进来耶！
Come on now, let me hear you say it. Shinryu. Red ha!
那就5000了。
Get your plates ready. Damage tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Gotta do better than that. Turns out. Right, this could lead to some big damage. Grabs him. What's next? Player pro is denied. What a read. That fighter was not cleared for takeoff. Player two runs away with the win. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Takes him up. Throws a fireball. Shows a medium kick. Sees it coming and blocks it out. You can block impacts, but you're gonna lose some drive gauge when you do. The super armor does its job. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full play.
哎呦，没进。
Player one creates a good what a finish. Great meat on the life gauge there. Player one sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Brushes off the impact. Player two got smothered that round. They'll need to shake it off and show some more adaptation. Have they noticed the drive gauge gap? Drive gauge is almost empty. They gotta be careful. Hits them with a stop and pop. Player one in dire straits with burnout. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure. They decide to take a breather to regroup. The low. What'll happen here? Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. A jump in? Oh my god, what a process! Experiencing burnout. They're taking a step back to meet them and
Whoa.
finds them.
按，现在马上按！
They are truly the best of the best.
你看妈差超多
How
的，
is this
干
rematch going to
有
play
吗
out? Are we gonna witness a
有啊
Takes them all the way to the corner.
我他妈等下我不按，你他妈试试看就知道了。
Whiffs the drive impact.
我感觉差一点。
Missing a drive impact like that will leave you
加
blinded.
赛了，干！
Solid combo. Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juice. Perfect. Takes the round without getting touched. Player two sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. They both showed their hands a
干
little，
不是
bit,
那个
so
下
they
心
must
手，
be
他妈就
thinking of
真
a
的
counter.
出来。
Just
他现在
moments ago, we saw some very solid pressure against the wall. That's how you close out games. It's so hard to fight back against that. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player one chases them down. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up.
哇！
Quick dashing. They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now will be key. Both fighters planning something? All the throw connects. Jumps and tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Player two will look to apply pressure here. Closes it out. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Drives it back, misses. Barely blocks the jump in. Excellent damage on that. Ooh, you never know what wall splat into the guard break. Player one can't let this step. There's the counter we wanted. Risky play, but it pays off. Player one needs to weakness that drops him hard. Wow, reads the counterattack. Tons of space between the fighters now.
多了
What
吧
are？they cooking up?
我现在实战演示给你看，他就是这么被选出来。
Noticeable life lead.
应该是说对肯不行，对龙可以，因为龙不会往前。
哦，像那龙的分龙比较强，比较不容易被打飞。
Shinryu
因为你龙不会往前，所以我跟你的距离会拉开。但你的肯打到你第一段，然后你还会往前，所以我就会变成是离你太近。你他妈你实在不该试试看，干！哎，
你没有，我都忘了。
干你娘！你他妈垃圾哦！
哎，我不是按了吗？
你他妈已经延迟了5秒，好不好？
干，对，我是这么久。
Good heads-up precision opting for the drive impact. Amazing concentration on display as they punish when their opponent's attack left them wide open. Player 2 with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? No good up high. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Good work staying in throw range there. Projectile to try and change the situation. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Feeling out the spacing. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Knockdown. Player 1 chases them down. Both fighters will want to utilize what little drive gauge they have. Near the end, experiencing burnout. Player 1 has completely used all it takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. It's turned into a driveless fight. How will they play it? Looking for a chance. Goes for the jump in.
Oh.
是我的鞋子。
Picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Opts to create space to start. Projectile to try and change the situation.
God.
You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump. Ooh, brushes that off and keeps going. Quick dash it. Uses the gauge for a super art. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. A deficit here. Experiencing burnout. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fuck in there. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. The last round. It's now or never. Medium kick hits. Throws them. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Player 1 is in a very good spot. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Getting up close and personal. Chucks the fireball, knocks them out of the air. The drive impact doesn't work. This is gonna hurt. Reads the jump in perfectly. Drops that off.
看你鸟爱摔耶！我操你妈的！
Anticipated that throw. Presses for a reaction with a fireball. What are they gonna do? Player, there's a burnout. Dragon left super art to show off what a PhD and fighters can do for you. They gotta fuck big this time to bust this out. You're giving them food.
我按你妈鸡巴！我他妈会按的，干！
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Zones with the fireball. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground games teams. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Looking for a way to incorporate their drive. Was looking for that jump attack. Knockdown. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. The jump in is denied. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player 1 did KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Medium kick hit. Shows a medium kick. Okay, creating some space here. Out of range. Relatively safe. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. There's a change of size. Gets out of the corner. Connects with medium kick. Player 1 Can't use any drive moves without burning out. Ah, burnout activates. Medium kick. The low. Going in. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Player 2, what a read with that anti-air. Player 2 showed they are truly the best of the best. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Extra spicy, sure you can X. The super armor does its job. The combo's there. What's going to follow the combo? Player 2 chases them down. Sticks the combo. They can open up this round big by converting this punishment. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player 1 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win this round. So they break forward to pressure. It's in the throw. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes with a projectile for their opening shot. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their grounding. Super art on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Looking for a chance. They continue to battle it, experiencing burnout. Player 2 ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. This might be a pivotal throw-zone. Both sides getting ready. Player 1 is in a very good spot now. Frozen moments of the game with the
哎，我以为会死哎！我操！我他妈的憋很久哎，干！那你他妈不按杀小啦！
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
来来来，
哎！咖喱你可不行啊！
We're in the early stages of the round. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. What did they think? Still slugging it out here.
我操！
Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Projectile to try and change the situation. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Intercepts. Slick anti-air finish. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their grounding. Grabs them, knockdown. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Extra spicy, sure you can X. There's an overdrive art. Player 1 is dominating this match. Knockdown and... Are they thinking about how to steal perfect KO? They were in full control there. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Flashes him. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Quick dashing. Gotta do better than that. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive gauge. Goes low. Throws them. What now? Willing to risk it for the overdrive. Player 1, there's the burnout. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Player 1 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Looking for a hold. This may turn into a big chance. Does he that? What pumps the brakes on the impact? Not range to the drive, in fact misses. Player 2 adds a bit of OD spice.
我操！
Noticeable life lead. Oh, yo, Ross, super here. Didn't hesitate to kill with that super. Does not leave anything to chance with that super finish.
你不按你试试看。
我都不知道按哪跟有按的差。
那差超多了，好不好？怎么会差在哪里？你瞎了是不是？
On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 1 has the life lead. Time to sit on the lead. Does a good job of pushing back. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Closes the gap. Oh god, this is tense. They can't squander this punish counter tank. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Looking for a chance. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach this bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Scared money don't make no money. Spends it all for the Shinryu Ripper. We have tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Connects with the throw. Life lead is there. Puts solid anti-air. All the throw connects. Both fighters planning something. There's a burn-up. Gets the counter hit and the win. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like the uses their drive gauge. Jumps, goes to the air. Good judgment there. Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on? Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management.
God.
Dangerous range here. They're using a fireball to force a reaction. Fires without warning. Player 2 with the lead. Will they go for offense or defense? What's next? Finds the target. Quick dash touch. Nothing stops this train. Drive parry. Dragon Lash. Player 1 can't win this without pulling the trigger. Nope, there's a burnout.
One no.
Quick step forward. Throws him.
哎，GG，
啊手贱，干你娘嘞！
这个按，
哇你个鸡巴，我他妈去抽烟的按。
哎，哎，要碎了，有点累。
睡啊。
Good job here.
你让我也累了，对吧？感这真的蛮累。
Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO.
今天应该有进步一
Player
点。
2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure
你
on.
等我明天没有喝酒再说吧。
我说我的主力，
猪你妈鸡巴力干！
How are they going to use it?
肯是有，我都等不到你的升龙。
Strings it all together. Closes the gap. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning, experiencing burnout. Player 2 uses the gauge for a super arc. This Dragon Lash flame could be big. Player 1 is barely hanging in there, but looking to impress with this super. Player 2
我觉得你今天最大的进步就是他妈结束会按暂停。
妈的，怎么人类完全对你大不行？
你不觉得有按跟没按差很多吗？那个时间。
我都不知道他把什么东西删掉了。
删掉什么？
就是他把什么东西跳掉。
啊，就时间啊，
就干，没有比较看不出来。我需要一系列的比较影片。
妈，你没按的时候差很远，好不好？好吧，休息了，
拜拜。